shorty, we tried to get him, so he was hand on the window type shit. Yeah. So somebody was in the other car too? We could have saved them, I ain't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's on 290. He needs to get the fuck back like he just invisible to fucking fire.
What's going on? This is My Life in the Shot. I'm your host, Donald Washington. Now, 5 people killed in 2 separate wrong-way crashes on the Eisenhower Expressway within 30 minutes of each other. 4 out of the 5 victims are identified as, and I'm going to bring you guys those names. Now, the names of those victims are Warka Jabbar, Rafael Delgado, Alejandra, I can't pronounce that, Maria Chavez. All been identified according to the medical examiner's office. So look, I'm understanding somebody says that one of the drivers was an Uber carrying 2 passengers. And when I get on the highway with an Uber, hey man, I'd be like, yo man, you in a hurry, slow it down. But the police can't understand how 2 wrong-way crashes within 30 minutes of each other. At first, they were trying to investigate like, yo, was this some type of planned suicide attack? What's the odds of that happening within 30 minutes of each other? All right, so if I understand correctly, one of them, they're saying something like both drivers and passengers were struck, died at the scene. One deceased driver, 51, name has been identified. The deceased passenger is a 24-year-old woman. She was a passenger. According to the state police, was identified Warka Jabbar, Edgewater. Another driver identified 44-year-old Rafael Delgado. Autopsy found a 51-year-old man died. Injuries, of course, seen. The other guys are pending. The driver of 2 passengers of the 3rd car struck by the crashing vehicles went to the hospital with minor injuries. Okay, so he's the driver of 2 passengers. I think that's allegedly the Uber driver. There were 3 Chicago women in their 20s. The eastbound exit I-20 was closed. About a half hour, another fatal accident, I-290 near the west suburbs, Forest Park, around 1:10 a.m. Wrong-way driver. Both drivers died at the scene. That was Alejandra Smierciak, 21, and Maria Chavez, 29. Both were residents of the north side. A 26-year-old man was riding as a passenger in the struck vehicle, was hospitalized. Now in other news, an elderly woman, Geraldine Willingham, 76, was stabbed to death, 3800 block of Van Buren. Dang. Bellwood, Illinois, what's going on? That rapper girl was from Bellwood. I did a story on yesterday. So in other news, the Marcus Starkey, 27 years old, charged with murder. They got him, caught him in Minnesota for the murder. Andrea Dyer, she's the 11-year-old girl. The mother and the family of this 11-year-old baby, the grief they went through. She was on life support for I think a week or 2. They're facing extensive hospital bills, grief, anguish, and why? They said something like alleged attempted robbery or I don't what the. Listen to this story. Well, at least the rest of it.
Family losing Andrea Dyer to a stray bullet. The innocent child in the back seat of her family car last month, caught in the crossfire, police say, after a botched robbery attempt at this far Southside gas station. Dyer shot in the face as the suspect fired at another individual, seriously wounding him. That wounded 18-year-old surviving the attack. but Dyer later succumbing to her mortal injuries.
It's just some sorrow that I will have to deal with for the rest of my life.
The victim's family also reeling from funeral costs and extensive medical bills. If you want to help out, we have a link on our website.
11-year-old girl. It's not even safe to get gas. A lot of people are moving to Houston and Texas. It used to be Atlanta. Now I'm getting news feeds of carjackings, shootings, and killings in Houston. We doing bad. I ain't gonna lie. Keep it all the way a buck. We doing real bad. Collectively, around the whole country, it's the usual suspects. I follow news stories from all over the country, and it's no question, 97, 98% of them are us, the usual suspects. You shoot this baby for what? You trying to carjack somebody? You're gonna get what? A couple $100? You joyriding? And this little girl's life is because of a botched robbery that you can't even plan. You can't even do that correctly. Anyway, so look, y'all, they gonna release the video of this 13-year-old little boy in a little village, Adam Toledo. They're gonna release the video. I think it's gonna be tomorrow or Sunday. At first they were saying that due to his age that it had to be some legal procedures, but I think Lightfoot said, hey, we're gonna release it right away. I think that the officer was on leave. Normally it's supposed to be on desk duty, but I think the officer's on leave. I think this little boy was shot in the chest. This little boy wanted to be a cop. I can't see him pointing no gun at this cop. I can't. I think that we gonna see something real bad on this footage, honestly. I can't see this young boy point at all. So, if y'all see the police getting ready for some riots, or if y'all see them acting funny, we may be in for something on these videos. So they're saying they didn't release the footage because of little boy's age. Just I was claiming that they could not release it, but they're going to release it. And they changed due to the circumstances. Toledo, he was shot in the chest on 2300 block of South Sawyer. So as soon as they release that footage, I'm going to bring you guys that ASAP. Anyway, make sure you guys like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video. For those of you on Facebook, make sure you go to YouTube. Go to My Life in the Chi, My Life in the CHI. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Everybody on that's watching this still, hit that like button. Peace, peace.